Hi there, welcome to my views and story. First of all, what is happening in Guji Oromia? Some YouTubers have been uh, showing videos claiming that people are protesting against the government, that down, down, RB slogans are being chanted in Guji. And some viewers contacted me to this. Sajid, why aren't you covering it? There's a major uprising in Guji, and you are trying to cover it up. You're supporting Abi. You're not covering anti-Abi protesters. Well, I covered Guji when the issue started last year. If somebody will remember, I have details for you. What happened in Guji? What is happening now? Because there was 2 day transport ban there, to which was lifted, I think, a few hours ago. Secondly, Tigray interim government issued a statement today in connection with Christmas, but the statement mentions the role of Tigray security forces too. Where they held a press briefing yesterday, and then Getachew issued a statement today through Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau. What is Tigray interim government saying about the role of Tigray security forces? Sorry. Let's start with from Guji. Several YouTubers have been showing videos as if video clips of people protesting, as if a major uprising is underway in Oromia against the government, which is not the case, by the way. I'll be the first one to report if anything called uprising, political uprising against Abi's government happens in Oromia. If I manage to get the information. But this issue, which is being highlighted, it's not a political uprising against the government. In 2023, a new zone was created in Oromia. East Borana zone was created. This East Borana zone had areas included from Guji, Borana, and Bale. Nagale was included. Nagale was in Guji. It was included in East Borana zone. Since then, we have been seeing protests in Guji. Guji people oppose the inclusion of the territories in Borana zone. Guji Borana issue is not a new issue, but the issue was reignited. The conflict was reignited in 2023. And since then, since October 2023, there have been off and on protests, student protests against the government, specifically on the issue of inclusion of Guji territories in Borana. This is what is happening in Guji, that youths are protesting there. A 2-day transport ban was announced by Guji people, and it was put in place. And just, I think, 2 hours ago, the ban was lifted irrevocably. It's not that Guji people have launched a campaign against the government to remove the government of PM Abiy. And I have not seen so far Johar say a single word about what is happening in Guji. Because it's a local issue, it's a territorial issue, border issue. It's not the start of a political movement against Abiy's government. And the YouTubers who are sharing videos with people chanting slogans, down, down, Abiy, know what they are doing. They know that the videos are not new. All videos are being shared, unfortunately. All videos are in abundance in social media with people chanting slogans, down, down, Abiy. But it's not that the protests ongoing in Guji are specifically against PM Abiy. Yes, the protests are against the regional government to some extent, you can say. But it's not start of a political movement in Oromia, I believe. wrong information is being shared deliberately to create a conflict between the people and the government in the Oromia region. This is what I have learned from the area. And I am in touch, by the way, with people there, with the journalist who is covering it. So I'll update you if anything big happens. Could these protests in Guji envelop the entire Oromia? I don't think so, because the issue is purely local issue. Secondly, viewers, Tigray interim government issued a statement today in connection with Christmas, but the statement seems to be a veiled message for Tigray security forces too. Getachew Reda yesterday held a press briefing. He blamed both TPLF groups for failure of talks. He said that the two TPLF groups have not been able to reach some sort of agreement, and difference is persisting. And he said that Tigray security forces won't be part of any moves to dismantle TPLF. He mentioned 2 points. He said that that Tigray interim administration will not be allowed to be dismantled. And secondly, he talked about TPLF too. The TPLF will not be allowed to be dismantled too. So Reda took a very balanced position yesterday. He supported the Debrecen in a way, and he supported Getachew as well. Getachew Reda's Tigray interim government issued a statement 3 hours ago. It's a celebratory statement, a message of a message on Christmas for Ethiopians. But there is mention of Tigray security forces too in this statement, that Tigray security forces are working under the administration of, under the control of Tigray interim government, protecting Tigray interim government. Getachew basically saying that Tigray interim government is being supported and protected by Tigray security forces, and this is what Tigray security forces have agreed on, to protect the interim government. By the way, when Getachew says that Tigray interim administration must be protected, he means he should be protected. TPLF Debrecen does not want dismantlement of entire Tigray government. It only wants expulsion of Getachew and a few cabinet members. Members of Getachew Reda's cabinet. But for Getachew, his removal and removal of a few ministers amounts to dismantlement of Tigray interim government. When Reda said that no one will be allowed to dismantle Tigray interim government, it does not mean that he's backing Getachew Reda. He's basically saying this setup will continue. Changes can happen anytime. If Tigray interim president is removed and a new president takes over, it does not mean that interim government has been dismantled. So both parties are interpreting Reda's statement in their favor. Reda was very calculated in his talk yesterday. Maybe Getachew a little uneasy with Reda's talk. He does not want Reda maybe to support TPLF's unity. TPLF is split now. It's difficult for TPLF to stay united. Thank you for watching.